Perché Gianna Goppi dopo 30 anni è ancora presa in questo lavoro.
Presa in questo lavoro. Ma devo dire che avrei avuto qualche volta desiderio di anche lasciare il lavoro e lasciarlo, ma non ci riesco, mi sembra una cosa così importante, non solo per i bambini ma anche per me, no? E c'è sempre qualche cosa di nuovo, di fresco, di rinnovato, non lo so, insomma non ci riesco, anche se qualche volta avrei desiderio di mettermi seduta e lasciare, ma non... è troppo importante, no? Troppo bello e troppo importante come lavoro, anche se adesso lo faccio con molto meno, ecco, partecipi molto meno. Non so se è questa la risposta che volevo avere, ma non saprei che dire, non saprei proprio perché. Tante volte me lo sono chiesto, ma non sono capace di lasciarla. Quest'anno poi con i bambini più piccoli mi ha un gruppo più numeroso del solito, ho visto che danno tanta di quella vita, tanta di quell'interesse, di quel movimento, non so, per cui no, non mi sento di lasciarlo.
That we asked dealt with how the two of you met, how you came together, what your early remembrances were of the atrium and the materials and so on and so forth. And I just wish I had understood Italian, because you were very obviously having very fond memories of the
yes, of course.
Of the years. And if you could remember some of those and share them with me, I'd appreciate it very much.
Well, we met through Adele Costagnocchi. It was Adele Costagnocchi who knew Gianna since a very long time, and me too, but not so closely. But she knew that I was studying Hebrew, and then she had always had in mind to make something in the religious field for children. And then when she knew that I was learning Hebrew, she started thinking about the possibility of drawing something out of me.
True Montessori.
But I had no experience with the children. And John at that moment was not working with, she had worked with her when she was very, very young also, and she worked also with the handicapped children, Jana. And she has a great sensitiveness toward the child. And then I don't remember if I met her in the Casa dei Bambini or delle Costagnocchi, but the first time I remember her, it is in the little corridor which brings to the room of the little ones, and she was carrying the material of the altar. She had two great bags, and she was carrying this material. This was the only material we had at that moment. And then little by little we developed the other material, and as I told you, I don't remember how the Good Shepherd started. Jana remember when she was working on the material of the Good Shepherd. And the one we had is the original one. It is always the same. And then, and we had this material since the very beginning. And then the other, the material of the Eucharistic presence came out 20 years later. It seems so natural, the link between the two, but it took 20 years. It is incredible how complicated we are, because we had tried many other things that we had to throw away because they had no value at all for the children. Everything was here in our minds, and it was not objective enough. And at last, after 20 years, it came out, and the children rushed on this material. It was very beautiful to see how satisfied they were with it.
One final question for today. Can you paraphrase? Are you familiar with that term?
Mm-hmm.
Translate, paraphrase. What Jana told us when I asked her that question, why? Why is Jana Gobi, after 30 years, still involved in this work? What did she say to me?
She said, I think she said, because it is too beautiful and too important. And that sometimes she would like to run away and not to do anything. But she realizes how beautiful it is, and it gave her also great joy, deep joy. And so even if sometimes she would like to go, but she stays. And she stays, she's convinced to stay. She does not stay just out of laziness because she's accustomed to it, but because she's really convinced that she really loves the work.
She's really committed to it, dedicated to it.
Yes.
I find that's what's happening to Marty and I. It's having discovered what you've been working on all this time, having now become involved, it's not something that we can set aside. We do not even see it as something that will finish when our children grow old enough to be no longer part of it. I think we're hooked.
I think, yes, this is the right word. And Jana this year has a good group of younger children. She works with the younger ones, and I saw her sometimes when she comes out from the room after the session. She's really happy because she really enjoyed the children and what the children lived and experienced.
And that was easy for me to see the very first day when I arrived, and I went in there, and the first thing they were doing, they were seated around the table, having a very lively discussion about about the Eucharistic presence.
Mhm.
And the whole group was involved, and I could tell that Jana was just thoroughly enjoying herself as a result of that. So it was something that you could see very easily. And I'm sure that...
Tutta una famiglia, tutti intorno al buon pastore.
Come se
E tutti e il buon pastore che cosa fa a questi bambini nuovi che nascono?
Sì, però il